All right, let's talk about clothes in the wintertime. Now, winter's coming. I know everybody's over 100 degrees, but now's the time to start buying. So that way you have the proper equipment to go hiking or backpacking or to do some camping. And I even have an alternative for you to think about. Now, the biggest thing is a good pair of socks. Now, normally I buy darn tough socks. Now, this is minus 33 is what the name of this company is. Now, I've been wearing these because I bought two pairs for a good 3 days. And they are, I would say, triple thickness compared to darn tough socks. Darn tough socks a lot thinner. And they are really comfortable and really thick. They're more like a work sock. And I think they have like 97% merino wool, a certain percentage of nylon, and a certain percentage of spandex. I think it was 3%. You'd have to check the website. And they were way more affordable than darn tough socks. Now, they're not guaranteed for life, but I think I paid like 15 bucks, but these feel really good. Now, I bought two more. I bought two pairs. I'm going to buy some more. But socks are so important. And the key word here is merino wool. Now, merino wool will suck the sweat off your body, and it will obviously evaporate on the actual socks. So why two? Well, the more the better, to be honest with you. You should keep one pair of socks just for sleeping and nothing else. Don't wear them. That'll keep your sleeping bag clean and you'll feel better. So when you finally get to your campsite, if you are near water, you can actually give your feet a good washing and or pour a little bit of water on your feet and make yourself feel really good because your feet are not going to be in very good shape. And if you can take your socks off and then just kind of let your feet air out around camp, that would kind of be nice. But then you got a nice clean pair of socks to put on when you go to sleep. That is very important. Now, most people take two pairs. I don't. I take four. I know, crazy. But that's usually what I have. I look at my feet as my tires. I mean, if my feet ain't working, then I ain't moving. And that's, to me, is very important. Like, I run legal tape to keep blisters off them. And I take care of my feet like no tomorrow. If I feel something rubbing, I feel something hot. If something doesn't feel right, maybe my sock, got doubled over a little bit. No, I stop immediately and I check what's going on. You have no idea how uncomfortable it is to be walking when you don't have very good feet. And it is very important to keep them now. Like I said, this is minus 33, this company. And everything they sell is merino wool. I was so impressed. The other thing I picked up multiple hats. This is a very, very thick hat. This was like $40. And the thickness of this, I'm so impressed with. And this isn't something I would wear while I'm walking. It even has a little bit of weight to it. This is something you would wear when you're sleeping. Now, why did I pick up so many? Well, and this is Balaclava. Balaclava? I don't know how you say that, but basically it's a hat with a face mask. Okay? And it goes this way. And you'll see there's the face mask there. And this is a lot thinner. Now, you could wear the hat with this, right? And again, it's all merino wool. It feels really good on your head. And like I said, the sweat is sucked into the material and then it evaporates into the air, keeping it off your skin, which in turn keeps you dry and also keeps things clean. I also picked up a pair of gloves that is also merino wool. You have no idea how good that feels on your hands. Now with these particular gloves, I'm going to pick up another pair that's like mittens that's bigger that these are going to slide into. So if my hands get too hot or if they sweat, it's going to feel decent. The whole idea in the winter is when you get wet is to keep your skin dry. And wool, whether it's merino wool or any other type of wool, basically even when it's wet, it will keep you warm. That's the idea. There's even a type of another garment. I think it's called dragon wear or something like that. I didn't bother looking it up. I mean, from what I understand, it's really, really good and it's extremely expensive. It has merino wool and something else with it, is what it does. Now, if you pick up anything, pick up a gaiter. Now, if it's windy, you can have this to take the wind off your face, and that's really nice. Or you can pull it down. So you're not generating as much heat. This will really keep you warm, is what this will do. There's videos all over YouTube that will teach you all about using a gaiter. Now this will keep your neck warm. So you could have this on, you could have your balaclava, I think that's how you say it. Basically your face mask on, so you're going to keep your neck warm, you're going to keep your head warm. You could wear your hat and stay warm. I mean, merino wool is just amazing for keeping you warm. So the other reason that people like to use merino wool is because it's light. Literally, it doesn't weigh very much. And that's the key to when you're using a backpack, right? But there is an alternative. Now, you can buy a pair of pants and a shirt from the company in this, and it's expensive. I mean, just the shirt is like $130, $140. I think the pants are $120. I mean, they're amazing. If you're using a expensive backpack or something, or expensive sleeping bag, I mean, it's something you want to consider, and I know a lot of people do. And the main reason is because it keeps you warm, wicks away the sweat, and again, it's super light. But I wanted to show you an alternative that I've been using for years. And this is like a wafer type of garment. And this is the U.S. Army, I think it's called the number 3. Okay, so these are cold weather generation 3, and it's a grid pattern. And you just throw them in the wash machine. And it's a grid fleece. Basically, it's 93% polyester and a small percentage of spandex. I think this is the same. So, literally, anytime I stopped, whenever I backpacked, I would use this shirt is what I would do, and I would use these long johns, and they would keep me warm and keep me comfortable. Now, this is a much better alternative for being affordable because literally, I think the long johns were like $25, and I think the shirt was the same price. So for $50, and you got them off eBay, and it was what I slept in at night. So my legs stayed warm, my body stayed warm, and at the same time it would wick sweat away from my body in case I sweated. Now I've been in the process of upgrading a few things in my backpack lately to try to get things a little lighter or to have things a little warmer. So what I want to buy next is the pants and the shirt for the merino wool, which is going to cost me almost $300 compared to using this, but this would be heavier than that, is what I'm trying to get to. So that's going to remove more weight off my back is what it's going to do. But like I said, I've used this for the last 3 years is what I've used as this Army long johns and shirt. And it's way cheaper than merino wool. Merino wool is much better. So I'll have links to this stuff, but literally, if you get anything out of this, go buy 2 pairs of these socks, at least. And I think they were like 15 bucks each. And look into maybe getting, I mean, this is a real heavy duty hat. I don't regret buying this at all. You're not going to be walking with this hat on at all. I have another hat coming in like this, but it's the thinner one, which is, I think it was like 25 bucks. This was 40. And yeah, I'm going to carry all of them. The Balaclava, the stick hat. I'm going to carry the thinner one. And they're all something I'm going to wear or sleep with when it comes to hats. You know, the Balaclava, I'm probably saying this wrong, but you know, the face mask is what I'm probably going to sleep with the Gaiter is what I'll probably be sleeping with. And just to keep my face warm is what I'll do. I'll definitely be sleeping with the gloves on, depending on how cold we get. And that's what I'll be looking at. I posted something in my community forum about if people had ever bought a type of sleeping bag, which is a mountaineering sleeping bag, which runs for well over $1,000. And I was quite surprised. I even had one person said he owned 3, and I was quite surprised. I'm not quite sure which one I'm going to buy yet, but I'm still educating myself on the fabrics. But I'm definitely looking into getting myself $1,000 sleeping bag. And it has to have certain options. It has to be able to open up like a quilt, and they have a couple that do that. And it has to go down to at least 0 Fahrenheit or a little bit colder. And because there are times here in Tennessee, we'll get down to 6 degrees Fahrenheit. I believe that's minus 15 Celsius. And we get the odd storm and stuff like that. I mean, it could be a beautiful day, you know, nice day, you're walking around with a shirt on, and that night it comes in and hits you, and it hits you for 3 or 4 days, and then it's gone. It doesn't stay long in Tennessee, but when it hits you, you're cold. And it would be nice to have the equipment on me, so in case I'm out hiking, I'm prepared for just about anything. So that way, I really don't have much to worry about. And that's kind of what I'm putting together in my kit. That's why I'm kind of switching to merino wool, thicker socks, is what I'm doing. Now, this stuff ain't cheap. Like I said, I'll have links to it. Some of it comes in different colors, some of it doesn't. I believe the pants and the shirt are only coming in black because the colors are limited. You'll also see numbers, 400, 230. The thicker the number, the bigger the number, the thicker the merino wool is what it is. So you'll have to understand that too. Now, some people will buy the long johns in merino wool and then they'll wear a pair of shorts on top. And that actually is a lighter way of going also. So I've never had any great experience with merino wool. That's why I've been buying so much of it. So it's going to be new for me this year when the summer's gone. But one thing's for sure, if you go deer hunting or you do any form of hunting, these are really nice thick socks. I mean, if you live in the north, go get these. These are, I mean, most of the time I'm telling people to buy darn tough, but compared to these, I'm going to be picking up a lot more of these because just the thickness of this is just amazing how good this is going to feel on your feet. And, you know, a neck gaiter, maybe a good hat. I mean, definitely would keep you warm. I mean, I'm a little bit warm with this on, and I'm down here, you know, in my building, but kind of nuts. So here's a little type of review. Help you with an understanding. Again, this is a cheaper way to go, you know, with the 3rd generation for the Army, for the long johns and the shirt. If you're not backpacking and you're just walking out, you may want to have that there. But if you are backpacking and you're looking for a much better way of doing things, merino wool's the best. It really is. All right, I'll catch you guys on the next one.